To begin with, we have this concept of the people from other planets as little green men. Are they green from what you know? Are they all the same?
Unfortunately, they're not so benevolent.
A fucking alien.
What's good? Welcome Area 51 here with your host Jimmy. Another day in the jungle. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of our community here in goldenarboxing.com for more news and more stories. Alright, so let's get to this video, man. So I was watching a few analysis and interviews by Robert Garcia, Pauli Malignaggi, Teddy Atlas, and Steve Farhood is already going to pick INOUE to win. Steve Farhood is probably going to basically give INOUE every single round in the fight. So I can guarantee that already. You'll see. But I was just watching their interviews and just realized how biased these people are, man. How biased they are. Like, listen, I would understand if you said something like, hey, you know what? I think INOUE is a dangerous fighter, but Stephen Fulton is the best in his own weight class, which is where INOUE is fighting, and he should be considered the favorite to win this fight. In fact, it's incredible how the only thing they were mentioning is INOUE's power, his IQ, but they never mention or failed to mention the opposition that INOUE is fought against. He didn't fight anybody in 115. Ducked or not, he did not fight anybody in 115. And I highly doubt that fighters like Rumbing Sai and Chocolatito would avoid him. Highly doubt that, considering their wars. Strada, maybe. Jerry Roncajas, maybe, because I know Jerry Roncajas never unified. But Rumbing Sai, I highly doubt it. He goes to 118, and Casimiro is there. He wanted to fight him. And even the Filipinos who are backing Casimiro, they will tell you that INOUE was ducking him, right? You see that in the comment sections all the time. He didn't fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. If he would have fought Guillermo Rigondeaux, much credit to INOUE, because that would have tell us how technical he really is. Even though that might be an old Rigondeaux, that should be an easier fight for INOUE. And nobody will be blaming him. I mean, we would say that was an old Guillermo Rigondeaux, but that still would show if INOUE is a good fighter, a decent fighter. Okay? So he didn't even fight Nordino Bali. Okay? He didn't even fight Nordino Bali. And styles make fights, man. That's what it's all about. Just because Nonito Nonaire beat Orbali, okay, Nordine, it doesn't mean INOUE was going to do the same thing. It doesn't mean anything. Boxing is not, it's not triangle theory, okay? It's style theory. And yeah, he became undisputed against Paul Butler, but Paul Butler hasn't done shit. Who is Paul Butler? Nobody. So his best win is against Nonito Nonaire. And that was technically his second fight, because his first fight, he looked really bad and he got hurt in his orbital bone. So nobody was even questioning that in his eye. So he has a broken orbital bone. Could that be that maybe Fulton could actually exploit that? But no mention of that whatsoever. No mention of his opposition, the opposition of INOUE, which is really not that good, not that great. No mention of how he's moving up to Fulton's division, Fulton being the more difficult fighter, the best fighter in that division. I mean, the most dangerous for sure. The best is the undisputed champion. Obviously, we don't have an undisputed champion yet, but he's definitely the most dangerous. And maybe they could think like, well, Angela Leo, how would Angela Leo do with INOUE? I believe Angela Leo beats INOUE. I believe Figueroa beats INOUE. I believe Daniel Roman could beat INOUE. Why not mention that? Right? Why not mention that? No mention of that. Like if Stephen Fulton's opposition, they would just say that's okay. I mean, it's okay. Now you have better opposition. These people are crazy, man. Fulton beat 8 undefeated fighters, all in their prime. All in their prime. And dangers. Joshua Greer, one of them. Okay? But no mention of that. It's all about INOUE. He's the monster. He has power. I mean, could you at least acknowledge something good about Fulton? Could you at least acknowledge that he has better leg movement than INOUE, who's more static? Could you at least acknowledge that Stephen Fulton, you know, he actually has a great clinch? Can you acknowledge that he can move in angles? Can you acknowledge that he has really good combinations of punches, more diverse than INOUE? Can you at least acknowledge that? But they don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about how INOUE is going to win this fight, which to me, it means one thing. These people are racist. These people are racist. To me, they're racist. It seems like anytime there is a certain fighter from a different ethnic group or color that fights against black fighters from America, they always pick the other fighters. Like Pauli Malignaggi, he was talking about Gennady Golovkin, this, and Vasily Lomachenko. Watch out with that white boy. Shut the fuck up. Same with Teddy Atlas. He's more refined in the way that he finesse, his fans, but same message. They couldn't even acknowledge that Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. In Japan, every Japanese person that I know, and I have a Japanese person, in fact, one of my best friends is Japanese. Listen, he wants INOUE to win. He's Japanese. And even the analysts in Japan, they cheer for INOUE. They might say Stephen Fulton's a difficult fight, but I want INOUE to win. These clowns, they don't want Stephen Fulton to win. They don't want to say, you know what? Now, Stephen Fulton is from the United States. I'm going to back him the whole way. It's going to be a difficult fight with INOUE, but I'm going to back him, and I hope he wins. Even though you think he might not win, at least you could say, I hope he wins. No pride, no patriotism, nothing like that, Maybe it's a East Coast shit, maybe some weak shit like from there or something. I don't know. I don't know where these people are from. They're definitely not from the Southwest. I'll tell you that right now. They're definitely not from the Southwest. But all I'm saying is that it's really shameful to see that, man. Stephen Fulton should be the favorite to win against INOUE. He should be the favorite. Now he is going to his weight class. But no acknowledgement. And these are always the same suspects, the same people that are going to cheer for another group. If it's white, it brights. Yeah. If it's white, it's tight, right? If it's black, it's whack. I mean, that's what it just seems to me. And I'm not gonna play that game, man. I think Stephen Fulton is a great fighter. He's one of the best prospects I've seen, and I believe that he can definitely beat any of the fighters. I thought he was gonna beat Figueroa. And he beat him. I thought he was gonna beat Angelo Leo, and he beat him. He's a great fighter, and I like Angelo Leo. Angelo Leo is from New Mexico. I like him. Okay, he's from my home state. But it doesn't mean that I think that Stephen Fulton is going to lose against him. But INOUE, come on, man. It's just unbelievable. And it's sad, man. It's sad. I mean, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. It's disgusting. These 4 clowns are all racist to me, That's how I see it. And I don't kiss any black person's ass or anything. Fuck that. I don't do nothing like that. But I'm not going to say something that's not true. Fulton is a great fighter, man. And he should be the favorite to win. And these people don't even acknowledge that. Fuck that. I'm not with that. Peace out. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of our community here on goldenarboxing.com for more news and stories. I'll see you in the next. Deuces and V's, baby.